Ew, my life is turning into a bigger disaster than Malibu. It's time for a GenX update. Hello, quick question. What the actual fuck is that? Why, it's the new symbol and mascot for the Vatican. Anime, you know, for the youths. It's a Precious Moments Hummel because it's Catholic. But either way, it's a child, and I cannot think of a worse mascot for them to recruit anyone, except perhaps priests. Afghanistan's Taliban congratulated us on not handing leadership of their great country to a woman. See? We have friends. And surely we'll only be making more of them with a sex trafficker, dog murderer, not one but two drooling idiots doing the work of one person. They're still trying to make heroin skinny chic a thing. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the idea of women being smaller, whiter, and hungry. Probably not. And now, a special holiday segment. Things to say at the Thanksgiving table to your Trump voting relatives. Oh, can you pass the corn? I mean, since migrant workers tend to pick crops in the Central Valley like corn, tomatoes, avocados, sugarcane, coffee, and various fruits like grapes and strawberries, and you voted to deport most undocumented migrant workers, and, well, you just gotta savor it while we can. Oh, thanks, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee since I won't be able to have them in the camp. Don't know which dessert to choose. I'm sorry, does that make you nervous that I'm standing here having a choice? Well, careful there, if you don't take a nap after dinner, I'm going to tell everyone you were woke. Oh, those dishes go in the cabinet. At least we don't have a pedophile in ours. Oh, no thank you. I'm lactose intolerant. I mean, you understand. You're everything intolerant, aren't you? I know you love orange, so I brought juice. I'm just so glad we could all be together. Friends and family. I mean, they're separate. I'm seeing my friends later, because my friends didn't vote for Trump. Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about Medicare, and since you voted for Trump, and that's going to go away soon, I was just wondering why on earth you would be talking about a thing that you won't have anymore. Sorry, you were talking about your dog, and since there's a dog murderer going into the White House now, I thought perhaps maybe we shouldn't talk about that. I'm just going to keep doing this whenever you bring up something that runs contradictory to your vote. Let us know if any of those are helpful enough to never speak to them again. From Students for Life of America trying to prove that abortion is harmful to the environment through wastewater, to the inaccurate and misleading and harmful Baby Olivia video by Live Action being required viewing for students in several GOP states, Republicans, though they have taken the House, the Senate, and the presidency, along with the Supreme Court, are proving themselves to be sore losers on the subject of abortion and bodily autonomy that Americans overwhelmingly voted for. And we're overwhelmingly voting for the Rage Desk. Boy, it just seems like I keep coming here to talk about bodily autonomy. I wonder why. Maybe it's because so many melted Elmer's glue bottles want us not to have it. They think we don't know what they're doing. Using terms like restriction instead of ban, or personhood, like you believe in personhood for actual people. This person, who looks like Doug from Nickelodeon, grew up and got arrested for indecent exposure, is Missouri GOP Rep. Justin Sparks. He would like it very much if he could overturn the will of the voters in Missouri who enshrined abortion access into the state's constitution. He's currently trying to block House Speaker John Patterson from beginning his leadership position because he had the unmitigated gall to say that, you should respect the will of the voters. The nerve! And then there's Wyoming. Wyoming's Tim Salazar. This mobster reject, cosplaying as the Penguin, is siding with the aforementioned SFLA. So he's taking up the position that people who have medication abortions are hurting the environment because of what goes into the wastewater. Like they give a shit at all about any part of the environment. This also leads to them banning contraception, of course. But wait, Salazar isn't done. His little cronies are trying to mandate that people who use medication abortion, that is until they make it illegal, bag up their bleeding waste and give it to their medical provider to be disposed of properly. Just into a bag. That motherfucker probably still hits the seat when he pees. It's big talk from a guy who looks like he just crawled out of one of those bags and then put on a child's tie. Just know that we see every single one of you motherfuckers. And our memories are long. That's all for tonight. Remember, we're Gen X, and if you'll excuse us, we're gonna go get, like, lead levels in a Lunchable. Hi. Good boy report. He's such a good